Today is October the 4th, 2016, and I'm following Bobby Worthy. What are you going to do today, bro?
I'm going in here to serve the captain and the county commissioners on an open records request for the video recording inside the courtrooms.
What gets you interested in that?
Well, basically, I want an interest of the trial, Kennedy Johnson trial. All three times they've been to court on the attorney fees. The actual video footage, which they've kept the media out from videotaping, but they videotaped it themselves.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Morning.
Good morning. How y'all doing?
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, what's the captain name?
Captain Ray Bird.
Ray Bird?
And R-E-H.
Hold on. Got the glasses in the cockpit.
They just keep living, right?
R-E-H.
R-E-H.
B-E-R-G.
I-G?
B-E-R.
B-E-R.
R-G.
Has he in yet?
Hello. Good morning. Yeah, he's in.
Hey, Captain Ray Bird, tell him he has someone here want to talk to him. Okay, bye.
Y'all doing all right this morning?
Good.
Sure.
It didn't matter. It don't even matter.
It's Captain Ray Bird. He just wants to be here.
How you doing, Bobby?
Hey, what's going on,
What's
man?
going on?
Hey, I talked to commissioners yesterday. Remember what we talked about in the courthouse? And they saying y'all responsible for the videotapes. And they say, so I'm gonna,
Okay.
I mean, for the tape in the side of the courthouse. So I'm gonna give that one to you to
Okay.
cover me,
Alright.
and then I'm gonna take this one up to the county. So then y'all can go back and forth.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks, man.
Once again, Bobby, why do you say you do this?
For justice, man, to seek out justice and destroy justice, man, to just keep pushing for charging for equal protection under the law.
In truth, I must say, where do you get the drive, man, to be so consistent in moving things
Yes,
forward?
you can say for my life, God himself. It's a passion of mine. I mean, I don't get rich at this, so I don't get paid for this, so this is my high, my crack cocaine. So this is what I do. You know, but we're headed up to the commissioners, county commissioners. Since I talked to him yesterday, I talked to the county commissioner, and they both.
Okay, but what you were talking about is these cameras we see in this building, right? And you want to know what they're doing, the cameras, and you want to know who's over them.
Yes, sir.
And I guess you probably can request video footage under the Open Records Act, right?
Yes, that's what I'm doing on the Open Records Act.
number would be 229-333-5290. You're welcome.
Now, I know I talked to your stand page because this ain't got anything to do with y'all. It's just a formality because I know y'all not over the cameras. Securities, Captain Rayburn just told me, yesterday that y'all are over it. I'll say he over it. So I know he's over it. So this is just, I served him and I CC a copy of y'all.
Okay,
So
let me get somebody, okay? Because I'm just...
Yeah. And it's just, this is just y'all copy, because he's saying y'all saying him. So,
Yeah, let me get somebody, because I'm just
Okay.
the receptionist up here.
Have you notified local news media what you're doing?
Yes, I emailed him.
Okay. That mean newspapers and television, or just?
Yes. All local news stations and newspapers, I emailed them last night as well.
The other papers that you did with the sheriff department, the county, and the school, and did you send that to the press? And so what happened?
I sent that. We had an interview down at the Valdosta Daily Times
Yes.
about it, and they called me, never returned the call, said there was paperwork missing or something, but they never printed anything about it. So, and you was there with us, so.
And so once again, it's kind of like the people being left blindsided, right? In terms of what's happening.
They don't want to inform the people what's going on.
You think that may be why no news media covered the KJ case yesterday that we could see?
Pretty much. They don't really want to know what's going on. I mean, they really don't want to know the truth about what's going on.
Why you reckon that is?
Unfair justice, man. All I can say, they don't want us to have rights. They don't want, people. They want to do things their way when it comes to theirs. It's just only thing I can think of is either racism or favoritism, one of the two.
Okay.
Hey, they said that I could go ahead and use it.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's not just tell Paige it ain't got nothing to do with her because I know who it's over. It's just because of they're saying y'all are responsible, and I know you're not because y'all are the commissioner. It's the courthouse that's responsible.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I will get this to her.
that's why I gave him his this morning, and that's why I put CC Lowndes County Board of Commissioners.
Thank you very much,
Thank you,
man.
You're welcome. Sorry about the wait. I just have to.
We
Oh,
understand.
it's all right. It's all right. It's just I don't know. I ain't never had to run around like that about the court camera. Somebody got to be in charge of them. Yeah, they all over the courthouse.
So that's the focus of what you're doing. Those little things right there.
That's in the courthouse.
Yeah, they
Ones
throughout
that's
the
in
courthouse.
courtroom. There's 3 cameras in each courtroom.
Well, maybe the public don't have a right to know. Journeyed into the courtrooms in the Valdosta Lowndes County Judicial Complex. This particular case dealing with the legal fees of attorneys and suits against the KJ family. Mr. Worthy from Justice League United was once again here in the courtroom. How you doing today?
I'm good.
What do you think about the case today and the progression of it and how it's going?
Well, it's going. I don't think it's really going the way the attorneys think it's going to go.
Well, the first thing I want to address is that we ended up the testimonies from the sheriff's department, right?
The sheriff department.
We also ended up with who else?
Lowndes County.
The county.
We'll return back tomorrow with the county. Continue on the county.
With
Lowndes
the
County School Board.
Okay, that's the school.
Yeah, Lowndes County High School.
But the sheriff department is finished.
Sheriff department is finished.
And so, the attorney for the school will be back tomorrow.
Yes.
Now, to the people who don't attend this case, they won't know nothing about it. Have you seen anything in the newspaper, on TV about what's going on in this case?
Nothing. Only reporter there is George Barksdale Brown with the Ghetto Free Press. You. Nobody else is coming. Nobody reporting. The judge, the judge went to sleep again multiple times. It seems that nobody cares about what's going on or what they're trying to do in the Kendrick Johnson case. For the attorney fees, CB again was awesome. Attorney for the Johnson family, pounding them with evidence after evidence and phase after phase, and I still think the judge kind of trying to rush him through. But CB pays it no attention and just go and do what he got to do.
Okay. How is Jackie responding in the case? Is she strong, or how do you think she's handling?
Oh yeah, Miss Jackie holding up. She's a soldier. She's holding up. She's angry. She wants justice for her son. She's holding on in that courthouse. Never bowing down. Never backing up.
Okay, and so this is about the third or fourth gathering concerning the attorney fees assessment against the family. But would you say that some of the fees and the way that they figured them is being questioned even by the judge?
Oh yeah, he definitely questioning the attorney fees. Now he's being more alert. He's actually following the documentation, and he's even stopping and intervening and asking questions, even correcting the attorneys. Listen, you need to just answer the question. We don't need an explanation. Answer the question and move on.
What do you think about the mannerism of Jim Elliott on the stand?
Jim Elliott to me is very disrespectful. He is very dominating. And I don't know if it's inattention on the judge's point or the judge is not paying attention. He allows the attorneys to run, basically the defense attorneys to run the courtroom. He's not telling them, hey, okay, we don't need the attitude, answer the question. He's not, especially with Jim Elliott. Jim Elliott he got mad several times doing testimony, angry, got smart. I don't know what the problem is with the judge and Jim Elliott, because he's never correcting Jim Elliott, even running to the court. Even today when he swore in, he had an attitude by swearing himself in. I don't think that's appropriate. I think somebody else should have swore him in. I don't think he should have swore himself in. Even when he did that, he had an attitude. So.
That's the first time I'd ever seen somebody swear themselves in.
Yes.
But what do you think about the exchange between Shaveen King and about the? He said he delivered some some kind of paper subpoena to, and do you know what that was about?
Well, yeah, he said he delivered the subpoena to Jim Elliott.
Him who?
Shaveen King, the attorney for the Johnson family, delivered the subpoena. I believe Jim Elliott was lying. I believe the judge knew he was lying, and the judge ordered him to turn over those receipts of how much that has been paid already in the Kendrick Johnson case. So he ordered him to turn over those fees, to turn over the receipts. So CB should have them by tomorrow, if he don't have them already in his email.
So that got to be a pretty bad exchange there for a minute, didn't it?
Yeah, because Jim Elliott stood up, lied. CB told his story, of course, which was more believable than Jim Elliott. And like he said, he could have took a few minutes or more and just grabbed those the subpoenas that CB put in and answered CB. You know, and he could have been answered that subpoena. He was just being sarcastic, trying to be smart. And then again, to me, toward Jim Elliott, it seems like the judges, him and the judges, some kind of friends or good friends, and that because he never questions his attitude, the way his aura, the things he do. He can say anything he want when he want and get smart with Siobhan King. Siobhan King never breaks stride. He just goes right on at him and keeps striving, putting that information down on him and asking those questions.
But when Jim Elliott, Attorney Elliott, spoke of or responded to what King brought before the judge, he had the documents right there. But it seemed like he waited until the judge, it was like as if though, you know, I mean, to me, he should have known. I mean, he had the documents.
Yeah, he should have gave them to him.
And he had copies because he was able to give everybody a copy of them. So, it's amazing, when you say that it's amazing how people are treated in the courtroom, period, just general how some people are treated.
Yeah, just general. Like I said, to me, I think something going on with the judge and Jim Elliott, because it seems like anything he do, he's allowed to run in the courtroom, operate the courtroom. He objecting to questioning, and the judge is not even ruling on his objection, just letting it go on. Well, I object, I'm not going to answer that. Or the day like the day he said, my answer is the same as before. Or he'll say, I can't recall. I mean, you giving testimony to your statements, your stuff, or you talking about you can't recall. Numerous times, multiple times, he said he can't recall at this time.
This is the second day this week, and of course it will go on tomorrow and Thursday, I think. But we did get rid of, they finished up the city, am I right?
I think the city is not finished.
Oh, really?
I think the city may come back up tomorrow. You finish up Elliott, which was the sheriff department, and you got Lowndes County School gonna finish up tomorrow. The city didn't finish their testimony up from yesterday. We had convened from yesterday. I could be wrong, but I don't think they finished up the city.
Okay, but anyway, if soon we'll have 3 of them finished.
Yes.
And after having the 3, we got what? 7 more to go, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, they're about 8.
It's 8 attorneys altogether.
Okay.
5 more.
5 more, yeah. And I don't think we'll end this week. But the point is that I will continue to ask the citizens here in Valdosta, Lowndes County, and the state of Georgia. It's just like the Quitman 10+2 court case. Would you agree with me that it seems like all this news and what's going on is just not being reported?
It's not. And the judge is trying to, the judge is trying to cover up or hide something. They don't want no cameras in there. Don't want the news media bringing them cameras. But as I did today, I filed the open records request for all 3 trials. Today I served the county water commission and the head of security, which is the captain here, with a open records request. They got 3 days to give me copies of those court proceedings.
That's really why I came up here tonight, and so we can pretty near end it on that. I came back up here tonight because I wanted to record at night because I'm going to show look here, brother, I'm going to show where you served those papers. And what I gotta ask this again. What make you do what you do, man?
Just in me, man. It's just this is my high. This is my crack cocaine, my alcohol. This is my drive. Fighting injustice. I don't make no lot of money at this. I don't make no money at it at all. I just love attacking injustice and letting these people know that they can't get away with everything they think.
One other thing just popped in my mind. This here. Many people, I'm sure, here in Valdosta have seen those cameras. Minister Robertson and myself have asked about those cameras. We see them throughout the courthouse. But very few people know whether they're working, whether they're recording, who's responsible for maintaining them, and if they can get copies of it, and if it is open to be seen by the general public, that you can acquire them through the Open Records Act. So what you did today is that you first you ask, explain to us, walk through with where you first started asking about it, what happened.
Well, what I did is the first thing I asked the security was, those cameras in the courtroom working? He said yes. Every time there's a court hearing in the Lowndes County Courthouse, and in them courts, all the security, the cameras in the courtrooms are running. And I asked him, how would I get a copy? He said, man, I don't know. So he said, go talk to the supervisor. So I went and talked to the supervisor, the captain, I can forget his name. I talked to him, and he said the county board of commissioners was responsible for the tapes. So I went to see the county commissioners, and they told me that the sheriff department is responsible for the security of those tapes. So I got tired of the runaround, so I served both of them with an anthelium notice. I served him, not an anthelium notice, but a open records request to copies of those dates that the Kennedy Johnson family was here, and those dates with the when the Kennedy Johnson trials was going on, the Johnson family trials, on all 3 dates, 3 to 4 times we was here, and I served CC the copy to the Board of County Commissioners, so we can, because the county saying the Board of Commissioners saying it's the sheriff department saying it's them, so I hit both of them, and they got 3 days to get them to me. And by the way, those tapes are public record. Any hearing that the public is allowed, then you have access, legal access to public records. That is not private.
But if you never bring it up, nobody would ever know. In fact, from what you were telling me, there's a great possibility that even the government entities don't know whose responsibility that it is, and if they do, maybe they don't want you to know, maybe they don't want the general public to know. But I'm determined to let the people know that when the founding fathers of this great republic said that this is a free, open, democratic society with the power to the people, and I served 21 years, and that when we was in the military, that's what they kept telling us. You are fighting for your freedom, your democracy. But it seems like a lot of things are closed. So I commend you for what you're doing. I'm going to let you close after the sirens go by. Police go.
I was told about this church runs Jacksonville. Is that true? First Baptist. Are our churches afraid of First Baptist? Is that the reason they're not out here? Yeah, well, I'm calling them out.
Go ahead. Go ahead, brother.
They should be ashamed of themselves.
Tell the truth.
African Americans died for this freedom, for our freedom. Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, the Black Panthers, they died for our freedom. And the churches are holding back the black community.
Go ahead, brother.
This whole area should be full of people.
Go ahead, brother.
Black and white. Where are the people? Where are the people? He in control. You understand what I'm saying to you? This is an economic issue.
Bring it on, brother.
This is about class. This is about the haves and have-nots. This is about people who think they got it made and they ain't making nothing. This is about the middle class that's running scared. This is about a black community who's not protecting its youth. Your youth are at risk. They are an endangered species. Do you not understand that the black youth in this country are an endangered species? Anytime a man can roll up next to your son or your daughter and pull out a gun and fire 9 and 10 shots without even thinking about it, and then go off to a bed and breakfast with a bottle of wine and some pizza, you got a problem. You got a problem. Because that man is telling you he doesn't respect you as a human being. He's not seeing you as a human being. And I want to say that. Once again, I want to say, you got to be in Tallahassee on March 3rd. You got to find to Tallahassee on March 3rd. Okay? We got to build a movement out here. Our children's lives are at stake. You know, let me say something to you. You want to know why your children don't respect you? You want to know why the children don't respect the elders? Because they're not out here. I'm an elder. I'm 67 years old. My son respects me because he knows I'm willing to take a stand.
All right, brother.
He knows
Preach.
I'm willing to protect
Tell
me.
it, brother.
He knows
Tell
I'm
it.
willing to speak out.
Tell it.
You want your kids to pull up their pants. Don't talk so loud. Don't play your music loud. Why? Because you won't fight racism.
All right, brother.
You won't fight injustice.
Tell it.
You won't get out in the street and defend your children.
All right, brother.
What are we talking about?
Talk it.
What are we talking
Bring it
about?
on.
There are people here who fought the civil rights movement right here in Jacksonville. Sitting right here. Right here. You know what happened. You know what it took to make change. You know the lives that were on the line here. That's what we're talking about. I'm not going to divide the community. This is not about black and white anymore. This is about economics. This is about the class. This is about all of us coming together. We got to let the man know that we peeped his whole car. We know what he's about. And we're going to fight. We're going to stand up. We're going to straighten our backs up. And we're going to fight for what's right. We are going to fight for what is right.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Look here, brother. Look at what's your name, brother? Brother, where did you get such a message from? I'm going to put this on YouTube. Where did you get such a message from? It's a right now message.
Right.
Where do you get it from, brother?
I'm 67 years old. My mentors were Malcolm X, people like James Baldwin, Dr. King, okay? And I understood, as they understood, that racism is a part of this, okay?
Yes, sir.
But the bigger part of this is the economics of
Yes,
the
sir.
system.
And is that not the next level that Dr. King was going to go to
Exactly.
before they
That's
killed
why he
him?
was assassinated.
And why do you think the preachers, I've been preaching just like you, but they call me a lot of names. But how can these preachers lead us to heaven if they can't lead us in the struggle, my
They
brother?
can't lead us to heaven.
So what are we doing in the churches? Are we playing games or just Uncle Tom's soul life?
We're playing games, okay? We're doing the same thing we did in the churches before the movement, okay? Biding our time, making our money, and keeping our heads down. And that's not going to work anymore. They have declared war on our people.
Yes, sir.
The Koch brothers, the Rockefellers, all these people, they know what's coming.
Yes, sir.
They know there's going to be a revolution in
Yes,
this
sir.
country. There
Yes,
got to be.
Yes, sir.
Because people are starving.
Yes, sir.
You know, we got more homeless in this country than any country in the world.
Yes, sir.
It's ridiculous.
Yes, sir.
All these people thrown out of their houses because a handful of bankers, okay, had a scheme going to make money.
Yes, sir.
And the economy fell apart. Not one of them is in jail.
Yes, sir.
But they pick up our youth out here for two rocks of crack.
Yes, sir.
And they get 50 years.
Why isn't Jesse Jackson our civil rights leader? Why you don't hear much from them anymore?
I don't hear from Jesse
Al
Jackson.
Sharpton, I got the greatest respect for him. He
They're
got
all
access to TV
They're
stations.
all about building and maintaining the black middle class. That's what they're about. They're about getting black people in corporate positions in Coca-Cola, Pepsi-Cola, and all these different industries. That's not the struggle anymore, Jesse and Al. That's not the struggle. Okay? The struggle is for rights. The struggle is economics. Okay?
My beautiful brother.